What's up, guys? Aaron McGill, friendly neighborhood tailor. I don't sling webs, but I do sling threads. That is an amazing tagline. I think I'm going to keep it. So I wanted to talk to you today about the difference between bespoke and made to measure, or custom as I like to call it, tailoring. So made to measure is just that. You get measurements taken, or try-on garments are utilized to get your fit preferences, what you like about the garment, what you dislike about the garment, and then a professional, somebody like me, comes in and says, hey, these changes also need to be made because things just aren't fitting right on this. So maybe we need to drop the collar 1/8 of an inch, or change the sleeve rotation just so it doesn't buckle in the front or the back. Little things like that, down to 1/8 of an inch, can be changed on our made to measure. Still, our made to measure are made with either half or full canvas. We'll go into that a little bit deeper in a future video on the difference between full canvas and half canvas and why you would want to choose one versus the other based on your cloth. But that's not for right now. So our made to measure is still made really, really high quality. They're built to last. They're incredible when it comes to fit. And that's because it's got my eyes, with my near 30 years of experience backing them. Bespoke, on the other hand, is made right there in-house. It's not outsourced. It's made by myself, my buddy Tien, who works with me. So when you come in, we take measurements, or we use one of the try-on garments because it's easy to glean the information out of that and create your pattern. Then we do something like this. We make a muslin try-on, which is just a fancy word for cotton, and you try this on. This is somebody's muslin try-on that we're keeping at the shop so we can reference it when we're making his next jacket, which we're fixing to start work on here in about a day or two. It's a beautiful silk jacket to replace a jacket that he absolutely loved and no longer has. It's no longer a viable wear because it's just broken down too much. So bespoke being what it is, being made by the hands of the person either taking your measurements or selling you the garment, that's a really intimate experience where the person making the garment, like me and Tien, we know your body. We know your preferences. We know what you love and you dislike about your garment. There is no third party involved. It's just us making your garment specifically for you and your own personal tastes. It's a wonderful friendship. It's creative. It's so much fun. Not to say that made to measure isn't, but some of the red flags that you need to pay attention to when you go into a tailor's place, ask them, have you ever made a garment? Have you ever actually sewn on a button? Do you know how to sew? I see you got a machine over there, but have you ever used it, or is it just for display? They'll have to answer. They will have to answer if you ask directly like that, unless they're just trying to be a charlatan. We're not. We'll look you in the eye and say, absolutely, we're going to make your garment right here in-house, or we're going to use our made-to-measure and custom options to get that price down for you within your budget range. That way you can have an immaculately made garment that fits perfectly every single time you put it on. That's the majority of our actual business, is made-to-measure or custom. We do maybe one bespoke garment every month or so, and it is so much fun, but we see you around 5 to 6 times. Some people, number one, don't have the budget. Number two, don't have the time to be able to do something like that. So maybe you want a brand new sport coat for this event coming up, or a new tuxedo for your wedding, for a man or a woman, or non-binary for that matter. We deal with everybody. Maybe you just want that special piece, but you have a specific budget that you want to stay in. Well, that's where all of these come in. We have a ton of fabric here at this shop, and we have a ton of fabric available to us throughout the entire world. So if we don't have something that you want, there's a really high chance that we can find it. So not to digress too much from our topic today, which is bespoke versus made to measure, I think I've covered it, but if you have any questions, like if you want clarification, or if you've been to a tailor and you've had a great experience, or if you've had a bad experience, comment. Let me know. Ask a question. I'll be more than happy to answer. I've done some AMAs on Reddit before, and it's been fantastic. It was edifying for me and for the people reading it. Lots of good questions were asked. So I'm opening this up. Let it be a forum for your questions, for your comments. You know, Is my hairline too high? I don't know. It's always been this way. Whatever. Just anything. Ask me a question, and I'll answer it honestly. If you want to come see me and my buddy Tien, come to Nashville. Or, I'll come to you. Doesn't really matter. As long as you make an order that's large enough that allows me to buy a plane ticket, I'm okay. But come see us in Nashville. We're on 2508 8th Avenue South. And we're here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And you'll see me for anywhere between an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, depending on what we're choosing. Sometimes we can go as fast as 45 minutes if we're working, like I said, fast. So anyway, I'll see you guys soon, and that's it for today.